Rated M for mature. Hello, this is Nick from OrganizedRemains.com doing a review of Bloodforge. It costs $15 and is available on the Xbox Live Arcade. It will also take up around 2 gigs on your Xbox. Bloodforge puts you in the role of Crom, a man that wants revenge after his family was killed. This woman that can turn into a bird helps you along the way, but Crom isn't completely sure if he could trust her. Bloodforge might be an indie game, but wow, look at the graphics! For a $15 game, these might be the best graphics I've seen to come from the Xbox Live Arcade. Also, this might be the most violent game to come from the Xbox Live Arcade. The game doesn't miss any detail when it comes to killing an enemy. As you can tell from the video, Bloodforge has you killing enemies. A lot of enemies. It actually gets boring at times with the amount of enemies you have to kill. That's how Bloodforge is for most of the game. You fight enemies, run for a bit looking for health, fight some more enemies, and then you run again. The process keeps repeating until you get to a boss fight. The bosses in Bloodforge are pretty cool looking, and a fun break from running around killing enemies. Bloodforge does let you mix it up with the amount of different attacks you can perform. From just hitting different combos with your main weapons to using Berserk Mode and rune attacks. Berserk Mode is a mode where you can do more damage for a short amount of time. We've seen this done in other video games, but what I found cool in Bloodforge, you can trade in all the Berserk Mode time for one rage kill. A rage kill will allow you to kill any enemy besides the bosses. It comes in handy with the big enemies because they take forever to kill without using a rage kill. Rune attacks uses the help from the gods. There are different rune attacks from lightning to a giant hand crushing enemies. Pretty awesome. Bloodforge looks awesome, but the controls and camera angles could use some work. My biggest problem with the controls is there's no lock-on button. When there's a big group of enemies around you and you want to aim for someone, it can be difficult. Also, using the crossbow can be a pain when trying to aim it at someone. What also doesn't help is if you're fighting or even just walking near objects and walls, the camera angle can be bad. The environment also has some bad invisible walls that sometimes feel like they get in the way. Why can't I jump through? Bloodforge's main story will take you around 5 hours to beat, which is pretty good for $15. It also has a challenge mode that allows you to try and fight as many enemies before you die. You can also compete with your friends and people online with the leaderboards. Final say, Bloodforge is a beautiful looking game that does get repetitive. The camera angles and no lock-on feature hurt the game. If you're liking the looks to this game and you feel like it's for you, you should wait for a sale. If you're not sure that you need this game, then take a pass. This is Nick from OrganizedRemains.com.